Hey, I'm trying to pin something on here, but I'm not sure how to do that. Hey, Janine. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know how to do it. Okay, never mind. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining. So good to see you. Where are you live from? I'm in Hawaii. I'm on the Big Island, hanging out, having a little bit of morning coffee. I'm going to start to do this weekly. I'm going to call it Tuesdays with Tiff, so we can talk about surfing, love, life, and you can bring any questions that you have to the table. And I don't like to waste too much time getting started because I know we're super busy and you're here on a whim, and so I really appreciate that. I want to talk about my experience from going to the MAUI Pro because it was a really profound experience for me. I had, way back in the day when I wrote my book, the first chapter of the book actually takes place in MAUI at that event. And that's the first chapter. And so the whole time I was like, Ken, my boyfriend, I may have to go to MAUI and see if I can hand out the book. This is like a thing that I had in my head beforehand for months and months and months. Because if do you guys watch the WSL? Let me know. Put a thumbs up if you watch the WSL. The pros, they have their VIP tent. I don't know that they're really available for you to go out and have a conversation with them. So the thing is, wait, where was I going with this? You do. Thanks, Janine. So they're super busy, and I think they don't have time to talk to just random people like myself, which I seem kind of random at the time. Now, I had been writing emails to all of the pros to get endorsements for my book. So that's been a goal of mine, obviously, because it's really cool and awesome if they read the book and they love it and they can help endorse it. So, it was really hard to get through to them because they have managers, who knows if they're really checking their email. They get spammed a lot. So it's difficult to get through to them, even if you're being truly authentic and genuine. So the other week I gave up on it, and not in a bad way. It was just a matter of letting go and understanding I have to let go of the outcome. I'm planting seeds by emailing everyone. I'm putting it out there. I'm bringing awareness to the book. It doesn't mean that I'm actually going to get endorsements right away in the timeline that I want. And so I let go of my attachment to that. And that felt great. And so I've been having great response from connecting with magazines for book reviews. And that has felt like the path to go. And then we were watching, Ken and I were watching the WSL the first day that it was on, and I was just starting to feel like this. So I want you to be able to relate to what I'm going through so that we can share about the importance of chasing after your dreams. I just felt this I should be there right now, because the MAUI event is different in that they're hanging out with us. There's no VIP tent because of the nature of it's on a cliff, so there's not that much space. So they're hanging out in their car together. I mean, it's an amazing place to connect with them. And I was thinking I should be there. I should get going and go over there. And I didn't that day. And I knew the next day was maybe going to be the finals day, and so I thought it was going to be too late. So I was really kicking myself, and I felt like I regretted it. I totally was I'm really bummed I should be there right now. And then it turns out that they didn't have time to do the semifinals and the finals, so that was going to happen the next day. And so I was like, I have to do this. I already knew that I regretted it. Even if I didn't get to talk to them, even if I went and don't get to talk to them and don't get to give them a copy of the book, at least I tried. If I don't go, I'm never going to know. And so I had to weigh that in my decision, with making same experience at the comp. Totally. Really? Yes. And so you have to go and make things happen. So I bought a flight at 1 and left at 3 in the afternoon and rented a car, and I just car camped, and I was exhausted because I couldn't sleep because I was excited and anxious, and there's just all this, all these feelings around it because it's scary. You're putting yourself out there. You don't know that outcome. It's not planned out. You have these expectations of like your ideal situation, but it doesn't always work out that way, right? So let me know if that feels true for you. And it turned out to be a great success. If you followed any of my stories, I got books. I got photos with like 8 of the ladies all in the book, which I haven't shown you yet because I'm just gonna hold out for a bit until we're closer to the book launch. Happy Tuesday to you too, Jerry. And so that was one thing. It's so important to just like get your whatever gut feeling you have, that urge, you have to act on it. And sometimes you have to act on it quickly without knowing how it's going to turn out. And the best way to say yes to doing that is letting go of the outcome and just, this is going to be an experience no matter what. And that's that. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you. And I want to know if you have goals that you've gone after that have either failed or succeeded, but you're happy that you took the risk anyway. So let me know in the comments. And also where you're coming from. And then these other 2 things are a little bit easier, more fun conversation. Okay, so the girls, all of the girls, yes, of course. All of the girls were so nice. And that was something I was really excited about. You know, even though I'm a cool person and I'm super friendly, I'm a happy person, that holds no meaning for life. You got it. Zachariah. Bonjour. You never know what you're going to get because I used to be a professional athlete, so I know what it's like to be, although not at their scale, I know what it's like to be approached by people who they're in awe of you. And so I wasn't intimidated of them being, famous professional athletes. It was just more about approaching, like, I'm a stranger, I know who they are, and you're just like going up to them and you're like, hi, I'm Tiffany, which is exactly what I did in my nerdy manner. And just told them I wrote a book and they're so friendly and started conversations with me, asked me about it, looked at the cover, and I really appreciated that every single one of them, it wasn't like they were trying to brush me off. And I was really conscientious of taking their time because, they're like, who knows what they've got going on, and then you have random people approaching you. So I didn't want to like suck up their time. And it was nice that they engaged with me. They're like, what's your name? Oh, this cover is amazing. Who did this cover? How do you, like, they were asking me questions and creating a conversation. And I really felt like they all seemed, I don't know if they were coached or trained, probably to a certain extent, but their manner was just really, really genuine. I feel so excited to be part of this community even more now because of that. And that was just really beautiful. And also I could relate to it because of my when I was a freestyle whitewater kayaker, same community. It was like just hardcore in the water, no makeup. It's just fun and easy. So I felt like I didn't have to try to be anything different than who I am because that's my tribe right there. And so it's really important to find your tribe. If surfing is your tribe, give me a thumbs up or tapping and do some hearts just so that I can feel the love a little bit and then give it back to you. Thanks, Garce. And the last thing I wanted to share, which is so funny to me that I didn't expect to have this sentiment at all, but I was paying attention, on the WSL when you're watching it, they really glamorize the sport. So you've got them on the camera, they follow them around, and thanks, Ginny. And it kind of glamorizes everything. And you see them in photos and videos, and they're like, I don't know if they're photoshopped or what, but seeing them all live, I had the observation they all looked different, and they all seemed very comfortable in their skin. Of course, we all have our insecurities, and so I'm sure there are things that they're self-conscious of. But I guess that's something that I've been struggling with a little bit lately, because I've been watching way too many YouTube videos on beauty and blogger tips out of fun. And that was just I really wanted to share that with you, that they all had a different body type. It wasn't like they were all ripped athletes. I saw cellulite, I saw short legs, I saw long legs, I saw amazing abs, I saw great hair. Some people had makeup on, and it was just diverse, and we were all doing our thing. And that was really helped me to relax a little bit. Maybe I was just judging myself by comparing myself to them. It doesn't matter where you're at in life. We're all insecure on some level and trying to overcome that. And if you're ever curious what it's like to hang out with the pro women, I think they have the opportunity to help you become more secure within yourself and confident within yourself, because that's how they individually. Do you have any questions about that? Or anything that I just said? Or anything about the pros? Also, I'm thinking of going to Oahu because I'd like to hand out the book to a couple of more people. So I'm going through the exact same journey again of should I go, should I not go? What's this look like? If you want to read the first chapter of the book, click the link in the bio and it'll take you to surfergirlskickass.com and you can just sign up and read it. I know. If I'm coming, we have to meet up, Janine. I want to go to that event with you. Well, I guess that's it for now. Hi, thanks for the thumbs up. And make sure, if you guys have any questions about how I can better serve you, what you want to learn about the pros, tell me now or direct message me. I'm really open to communication and I want to be able to talk to you on the regular.